Hey guys, Sherry Holmes here. You've probably seen me on some of our home series, which would be Homes Makes It Right, Homes on Homes, Homes Family Building a Legacy. There's been a lot of different home stuff. But today I'm here to tell you about some of our behind the scenes secrets with our HGTV television series. We actually start all of our jobs far earlier than what you see on TV. So before everything starts being filmed, we actually do a homeowner walkthrough. That way the homeowners can give us our wish list, what they're thinking, all the things that went wrong. We want to interview them to get as much information as possible, the things they love about the house, the things they don't love about their house. We give them a home inspection so we know what's wrong, what needs to be touched, what needs to be addressed. And we also have our trades walkthrough. So some of our trades get the lay of the land. They know what we're going to be bringing them in for and what's required. We also have to start the permit process. So we have to apply for all of our permits before we can actually start the work, as in most other job sites. We're just like all of those jobs, except ours is on television, so I guess slightly different. These are all real-time job sites. So filming actually comes secondary. Yes, we're filming a television series, but we're also running a construction company. So we want to make sure that our work is done properly and filming just comes in and follows us. If filming misses something, we're going to have to try to do it again. We want the camera there whenever we possibly can so I can pick up anything interesting, anything fun, anything educational. For example, if we're mixing up some Sika and thin set, everything has to be timed. So if I have a bucket ready before the camera's there, I have to go and use it, and camera's just going to have to catch up later. We also get a lot of questions about our clothing on television. So one of the things people were asking me actually quite recently is, you guys are always so clean as construction workers. Why are you always so clean? Because we're also television hosts. So yes, it is a construction job first, but I often have to carry multiple shirts with me on a job site, and I even have a laundry pen in my tool pouch because I'm pretty messy. I spill things. Another really great question we get asked is, when we give the house back to a homeowner, is it actually a surprise or is it acted out? And the thing is, we are not actors. It is more of a reality type television. So camera follows us as we do our job, as the homeowners walk through for the first time. So we ask all of our homeowners, please do not drive by if you can avoid it. We get the mail for them and make sure that they have everything they could need at their home. They are not allowed to come home and visit. We kick them out in a nice way, of course. That way we can do this job and surprise them on camera. And it is a real surprise. Everything you see in here is actually happening, and it's really fun. I want a surprise versus, someone who's peeking and cheating. We also like to keep in contact with a lot of our homeowners, whether that be our production side of things, the construction crew side of things. These people have made a huge impact on our lives, just like we have on theirs. So we create a really wonderful relationship, and we do see each other outside of work hours sometimes. Maybe just visiting here and there when you can, or at different charity events that we've done. I'm a contractor first and foremost, but I also am a TV host. And I will say, working on television, I'm still terrified and anxious on a daily basis. It's not a natural thing for me to have a camera always following me around. However, production has become my family, essentially. So it gets a little bit easier in that sense. So every time you see me maybe public speaking or doing videos like this, I'm nervous and I'm trying really hard. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's not what comes naturally to me because I am a contractor first.
Area,
we do the majority of our filming in the GTA. However, a lot of people want us to come out of that. We are normally filming 2-3 jobs at a time and multiple series. So we have a lot going on and we're running to different jobs all the time. Usually at the beginning of different job sites, Michael and I kind of split it off if we can. Some days we're actually doing 2-3 jobs at once. So we're one place, the next. We try to make sure things are as close as possible if we can. If not, it's a lot of travel in one day. Probably one of the most common questions I'm asked is, what is it like to work with Mike Holmes? What is it like to work with family? I think working with Mike Holmes, first and foremost, yes, he is my father. He is a very smart and passionate man. He comes across more aggressive sometimes, and I think he really, truly is. He just really cares about what he's doing, and he wants people to learn. I give him a lot of attitude and a lot of guff on site a lot of the time just because, he's my dad. So I don't want to tell him he knows best all the time. I just want to be a bit of a pain in the butt. But he is very knowledgeable and he's very sweet. He's very down to earth. A lot of the time, working with family can be great. And sometimes you're going to have arguments. You're going to step on each other's toes. But we can communicate really honestly. And I think we progress and work better together than we do apart. And it's funny. In order to cast for the series, we need to find deserving homeowners, people who are in these predicaments that we can help and deserve to have us come to their house. We do a lot of online casting calls. The network does casting calls. However, I will say, you cannot apply to be on our show anywhere else but the website. So if you're getting DMs from Homes Anything, it's not us. You're going to go through the website and you'll get emails from us. So please make sure you don't follow those comments, the spam comments, the DMs you might have. That's not us. It's not real. But we do a lot of casting calls online, on socials. We have our networks. We ask them if they know any deserving homeowners. If we have any friends or family that have friends and family that need our help, they can reach out as well. It ends up being a lot of referred homeowners. So sometimes it's friends of friends, family friends, people at home shows who come and see us. We can ask them to submit their stories or come and talk to us afterwards, and that's how we find a lot of our casting. A lot of people want to know it's a combination budget. Between how do we get the money to actually film this ourselves, wonderful trades that we work with, people who want to donate their time and their product, our partners. It's a really close-knit group of family. People also ask us why we don't show the budgets on television. And first and foremost, we are Canadian, so that price is not always going to map out and make sense to everyone. And also we tend to go a little bit above and beyond, so what it's going to cost us isn't what it's always going to cost you in the long run, and we don't want to cause any confusion. If you guys have any more questions, please write them below, like, subscribe. Let me know. I love filming these videos, and check out the next part.